Want to know a secret? SUVs are the new cars. Yeah, we said it. 20 plus years ago, we used to call SUVs 4x4s. It was a small niche market, first of all meant for hunters, fishermen, and the ancient relic hunters. Now it's almost phased out all other car styles on the market. We have tough off-roaders catering to those outdoorsy folks. We have family vans, school buses, and even fire-breathing race cars, all wrapped up in an appealing package of practicality and reliability. Most of the time. Today, we're going to give you a list of the most unreliable SUVs that you should avoid. Number 1. Land Rover Discovery. We start with the king of this list, the English royalty. His Excellency, the Range Rover Discovery. Yeah, about that excellency part. In most cases, it's true when we're talking about this SUV's ability to drain your bank account, which is comparable to the ability of an English gentleman to empty a beer glass or two at the local pub. Reigning supreme all over the world in almost every list of the most unreliable cars, the Discovery's list of problems is as impressive as it is plentiful. From issues with build quality and trim pieces coming loose to endless issues with electronics and systems, which includes crucial safety equipment, to severe malfunctioning air suspension, which in some cases renders the vehicle undrivable. And don't forget, engine and transmission failure without any previous warning. The saying goes, if life gives you lemons, make lemonade. But if you don't like lemonade, stay away from the Discovery. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz GLE. When you think of German luxury vehicles, you might envision a secret research and development bunker in an unknown location, most likely deep within a mountain, with German engineering PhDs endlessly refining the construction to achieve unparalleled levels of luxury and reliability. Reality sometimes can differ from our imagination, as shown by the Mercedes GLE and its endless list of recalls. These reasons include fire hazard, handling issues, safety equipment defects, powertrain breakdowns, and weak structure. In 2020 alone, the GLE had 23 recalls. That's almost twice a month. This would be unacceptable for any vehicle, let alone any premium brand with an equally premium price tag. We could not recommend enough of steering clear of this SUV. Number 3. Jeep Wrangler. A direct descendant of the legendary Willys Jeep from World War II, a vehicle of choice for off-road enthusiasts all over the world, a staple of reliability and dependability. Yet sadly, this statement could not be farther from the truth, as the Wrangler has a reputation of poor build quality and all sorts of major defects. First of all, probably not directly concerning reliability, but the Jeep Wrangler has one of the lowest safety scores for new vehicles. Also, owners usually complain about poor ride quality and vibrations, and that poor build quality results in water leakage into the interior. The list goes on from there. Engine and transmission issues, cooling, electronics, body hardware and paint, and brakes. You name it, this Jeep will probably have it. So choose the Wrangler if you're serious about off-roading. But if you're in the market for a reliable daily driver, there are much better options to choose from. Number 4. Nissan Pathfinder. Yet another off-road legend turned into a family van on this list, the Nissan Pathfinder. Those trailblazing years are long gone, and now the main purpose of this SUV is doing school runs and expeditions to the grocery stores. And this is a Nissan, so transmission problems will likely be on the front page of the news. The unreliable transmission is the main thing that gives the Pathfinder a bad reputation, but don't think there are other parts without flaws either. Customers complain about poor ride quality, electrical issues, and the reliability of airbags that rattle and click. An interesting one is the issue of the windshield of the Pathfinder cracking either unexpectedly or very easily, which could indicate a chassis or build quality problem. With a plethora of other issues and complaints like vehicles shutting down without warning, gas lever being inoperable, and unexpected vibration while driving on the highway, we can well presume that you'll be happier without a Pathfinder than with one. Number 5. Lincoln Aviator. Returning to the market after a 15-year absence, the Aviator tries to convince buyers with a stylish design, upscale feel, and latest technology. So is it worth the wait? According to the latest consumer surveys and reliability ratings, the answer is no. Boasting a defects and issues list as long as its absence on the market, the Aviator managed to get a Consumer Reports reliability score of 8. That's 8 out of 100. Now that's an achievement the manufacturer probably won't put in the sales brochure. The main trouble spots of this SUV are its in-car electronics, climate system, steering, suspension, power equipment, body hardware, drive system, paint, trim, noises, and leaks. So pretty much every single aspect of this vehicle, and that is an achievement in its own right. So all in all, the best probable scenario would be for the Aviator to stay where it belongs, 15 years in the past. Number 6. Jeep Grand Cherokee. Another off-road legend on this list, the Jeep Grand Cherokee is equally well known for its off-road capabilities as well as its poor reliability over the years. The main issue of the newer models is the transmission reliability and questionable longevity, along with various electrical problems ranging from annoying electrical glitches to safety concerns. In addition, an issued recall addressed problems such as rear coil springs that detach, steering control loss, and a missing dashboard airbag light. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is well liked among buyers who want a big, family-friendly SUV with decent off-road capabilities and towing power, which is demonstrated by the fact that the Grand Cherokee has been on the market for more than 30 years. But considering its poor reliability over those years, it would be hard to recommend this SUV. Number 7. Ford Bronco Sport. The brand new hit from Ford, the Bronco Sport is a smaller and less capable version of its big brother. Marketed towards younger people as a fun and capable vehicle for everyday adventure, the Bronco Sport has rugged styling and a decent off-road capability. Marketed towards younger people as a fun and capable vehicle for everyday adventures, the Bronco Sport has a rugged styling and decent off-road capabilities, while not compromising on road handling. And that's where the good things end. Over its first production year alone, this SUV has been recalled 7 times. Although not the worst case considering other entrants on this list, the issues include malfunctioning brakes and problems with the fuel system which could lead to fuel leaks or the vehicle stalling. Some other recalls addressed incorrectly mounted suspension control arms, missing or loose bolts in the suspension, and the moonroof not being bonded correctly. Also not uncommon are complaints about paint chipping, engine rattling, and powertrain issues. Number 8. Dodge Hornet. This is a strange one. The Dodge Hornet is an SUV conceived for perhaps the sole purpose of lowering the overall CO2 emissions of Dodge as a manufacturer. This is due to a maze of legal requirements and national and international laws we won't even try to explain without a team of highly paid lawyers. But what you need to know is, the Dodge Hornet is a rebranded and reskinned version of an Alfa Romeo Tonale, a car brand not known in Europe for its outstanding reliability. We can make an educated guess that its over-the-sea half-sibling probably will suffer from the same problems. Mainly poor build quality and severe electronic component problems. While being brand new to the market, we can make groundless claims. But if you're considering buying a Dodge Hornet, we would advise to be on the cautious side and wait for official reliability scores to come out before committing. Number 9. Kia Sorento. Making a name by selling vehicles that offer the same performance as its main competitors but much less expensive, Kia Sorento has become a popular choice among US buyers. While scoring big in the sales charts, the Sorento does the exact opposite when reliability is concerned. The most severe issues are related to engine head gasket failure, which in this case can damage the engine. Other problems include transmission and drivetrain issues, overall build quality, problems with brakes and ABS systems, and air conditioning condensers. Overall, despite the Sorento's popularity among buyers, mostly due to competitive pricing from the manufacturer, we would recommend considering other options. Number 10. Volkswagen Taos. We end this list with a bang, as this SUV not only entered the unreliability list, it kicked the list out the door, lit the room on fire, then took out a knife and carved, "I am number 1" on the wall. Speaking of 1, remember the Consumer Reports reliability score? The Taos managed to get a 1 out of 100. So we can assume that something on this vehicle did actually work. Maybe the 12-volt socket. We could dive into a list of myriad issues that the Taos has, but it would take a whole video or 2. So we can only summarize that one of the main ones are failing turbochargers and other engine issues, mechanical as well as electronic related, and it goes on from there. Erratic electronics with unexplained messages, warnings, and problems. Leaking fuel lines and other major fuel system problems. The list goes on and on and on, as you should too. Meaning, go on and stay as far away from this SUV as you can. A logo on the front or a nameplate on the trunk does not condemn a certain vehicle to be unreliable. Reliability ratings are compiled by doing in-depth research and analyzing large amounts of data to determine patterns by which educated decisions on particular models' reliability can be made. And even the most unreliable can offer you endless years of miles of trouble-free use. In this video, we covered 10 vehicles that statistically have poor reliability in the long run. If you agree with this list or have a vehicle that you are not satisfied with, leave a comment. Consider subscribing to this channel for more in-depth reviews. And don't forget, drive safely.